Alright, so if you have checked Multiversus Twitter at all today, you would have seen that they released Banana Guard, or confirmed Banana Guard for the re-release of the game. And people are super upset. I mean, I'm just here to give my opinions about it. I'm not too upset about this. I agree with everyone else that there is better options available. Gumball, Walter White, Muscle Man. Even if you're going to take from Adventure Time, Marceline, Ice King, there's plenty of different characters, but they did Banana Guard. And a lot of people, including myself, see this as just like an add-in character just to say that they added on another character. But we are getting another character who is going to be started with a J if you look at the video and all this stuff. But I'm just here to talk about the addition of Banana Guard to the game. So I'm just going to show us like some clips from their Twitter on his reveal about how his moves and all that different kind of stuff. But I think with any fighting roster, you got to have a couple characters that you're going to have a couple characters that aren't going to be hits. And this just happens to be Banana Guard in this case. But luckily enough, we already got Joker. Joker is a good character. We're going to see another one. Like I said earlier, we're going to see another one. Presumably Jason Voorhees, because there's some other conspiracy with like a different horror game mode and stuff like that. Or Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo would be a great addition to the game. I think he's one of those lovable characters that people like. But okay, back to Banana Guard. We're going to focus on Banana Guard. I will not be playing Banana Guard. My credentials for the game, I peaked in the beta on console. I peaked 7 with Jake, specifically Jake, in 1v1s. In 2s, I was like 20-ish something, but that was, just me and my friends playing casually in 2v2. 1v1s is where I took it seriously. But once the re-release of the game comes out, we were talking about it. A lot of our mains are going to stay the same. None of us are going to pick up Joker. I don't think any of us are going to pick up Banana Guard. Okay. Right now, I'm going to show his movesets on screen. And the way that I was interpreting when I was saying this, a lot of basic movesets. Not a whole lot of anything that was groundbreaking. I mean, he had his little spear thing that he would poke. He pokes and then he goes up and then he does all that nonsense. But I think he's just going to be a character for like new. He's going to be like one of the easiest characters. I feel like he's going to be an easy character to learn, easy character to pick up. I don't think there's I don't see him having a high ceiling, but I see him having a good floor. So like if day one of the game, let's say, you're like, oh, I don't want to learn a bunch of these new characters. Let's just play. I'm going to pick up Banana Guard because his moveset seemed simple. It seemed like a lot of basic attacks. Like I know Bugs Bunny was one that was a high level character because he had a lot of niche like move sets and stuff like that. But I think he's just going to be a simple character. And, with any game like that, it's going to have its complexities, but it also needs to have its simple stuff for your casual player that's just going to pick it up and play it once or twice a week. Not every character needs to be the super high level. Now, do I think they could have went with a different character and done the same thing? Yeah. But I think they're saving their good, big name characters, their big properties, for something like Johnny Bravo, like a Gumball Watterson, Gumball and Darwin, like Walter White. There's all these different things that they could add. And I think they just wanted something that casual players can just pick up, learn easily, and keep playing without having to learn the super complex moves, which I think is a good thing. You got to have those for characters, but I think you don't do it on release day. Release day, we want the big boys. Give us Gumball. Give us anyone. Give us Ice. Give us Marceline. I know everyone is pushing for Marceline right now. Give us Marceline. But overall, I think Banana Guard is going to be just a simple, easy. You pick him up. No one mains him. You just pick him up every now and then. He could be like a 2v2 guy, like he just has a simple moveset, so you pair him with whoever. But alright. Here's where we get into the serious things. We're going to talk about Joker. Joker for Multiversus is a great thing for the game. I don't think he's going. I think he's going to be a good main character. I think there's going to be a lot of people who main him. From what I see, all of his moveset, he could potentially be a top 7 or 8 ish character on the roster on release day, which is going to be huge. And then the third character we're getting, I'm going to get into that a little bit here. Starts with a J. So a lot of the speculation is Johnny Bravo. I saw a little bit of Johnny Test, but I think a lot of people are leading away from the Johnny Test range. And Jason Voorhees. I think you want to create a lot of hype on release day, you go Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo or Johnny Test. I think Jason Voorhees was really big in the 90s, and I think if you're going to go into this gaming realm, you got to start reading. Well, they're already in the gaming realm. You got to release characters that people that are like, 15 to 20 know. And that's going to be Johnny Bravo, and that's going to be Johnny Test. Jason Voorhees wouldn't be a flop of a character. He would not be anywhere near the level of Banana Guard is as a flop. But I think you add him a year or two into the game. You don't add him on release day. Release day, like I said, we already got Joker. He's a big hitting character. I think they're another one big hit character away from seeing the level of hype this game had around its beta. Because the hype's died down. It's been a year or two since the game shut down. The hype has really died down, which I think is why we need to get these big characters out. We need good gameplay, which I saw a lot of the gameplay revolved around different movement changes, like things were faster. There was a while where they put out a patch and they should put out videos where everyone was moving kind of slow. And I think they updated it now so everyone's moving faster or normal. And then they added a couple new stages, Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter would be a great one to add too. I know he's not on release day because of the alphabet thing or whatever. I'll put a clip of that, or I'll put a screenshot of that. But I really think overall they're moving towards a great release day. 11 days, 11 or 10 days, a week and a half ish. I will be streaming on release day. You're gonna be here. I'm gonna put out videos from now to release day, talking about what we've seen in Multiversus. And that first day, that first stream, we're going to be going hard. Hopefully we're going to be streaming every day, making a video every day. So if you want to see more Multiverses, and then eventually if Multiversus dies down or there's a new game, we'll switch games. There's always going to be a new game. But Multiversus was my game. Like I said, I peaked 7 on Jake in 1v1s, and I was like top 20-ish in 2v2. But we'll be here. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more Multiverses and other gaming or whatever news, whatever we decide to do. I'll see you all tomorrow.